A pleasant evening to you all from Burlington, New Jersey. On the banks of the Delaware River, it is the Prep B Boys Championship live here on the Strive Network. And it should be a good one here today as the Morristown-Beard Crimson go on the road to play the Doane Academy Spartans. First appearance for Doane Academy here in the Prep B Championship. They are the #1 seed. That's why it's played on their home floor. Two phenomenal records, 21-3 versus 18-3. And we've got a good one on tap. Should be a fast game. Lots of talent on the floor for both teams. And we're looking forward to bringing you the action here. We will start in this game by highlighting one of the players for Morristown-Beard in our Strive Spotlight segment. And it's going to be Brian Monahan. We just saw his sister Bridget put on a show in the Prep B Championship on the ladies' side a couple weeks ago. You see him there sitting down behind one of his coaches. The class of 2017 from Florham Park, New Jersey, committed to the University of Scranton. First team All-County last year, and he's got over 1,300 points at Morristown-Beard this season. 16 points per game, two rebounds per game. Brian Monahan going to be a player to watch here in this Prep B Championship. So you see that the game is being introduced here, and the starters are being introduced here as the Morristown-Beard Crimson get announced to the crowd. So we'll look at their starters as well. There's Brian Monahan, the aforementioned, the lone senior in the lineup. So not only do they rely on him for his basketball talents, but of course his leadership as well. Then the rest of the starters are juniors: Justin Rodriguez, Ralphie Castillo, Zach Dees, and Ryan Russo in the starting lineup under head coach Eddie Franz in his 27th season of coaching. The announcer getting excited here as the Doane Academy starters get announced to the crowd, and we will look at them as well. One of the best backcourts here in South Jersey. Chase Lane and Damon Wall are the two guys that you're going to want to keep your eye on with the ball in their hands. Nick St. Just, Arian Gomez, and Tyrese Myrick is the last one to enter the starting lineup. This is a Doane Academy team coached by Dan Williamson that will be without their tallest player in Titus Flowers, who's 6'7", big presence for Doane Academy that they will not have. He's dealing with back issues. So Tyrese Myrick, a good freshman, gets the start in his stead.
And number 1,
Arian Gomez being the last to be announced. And they will sing the national anthem here before we get ready for this game. Doane Academy has only been in the prep tournament for a couple of years, and here they are, their first year in the championship game. This is how the two teams got to where they are. We look at the Prep B playoff bracket. Morristown-Beard getting through Wardlaw Hartridge and Princeton Day School. And Doane Academy defeating Pennington in the semifinals. Both teams playing in tightly contested battles in the semis. And here we come to the championship game. And the Crimson come out in their, you guessed it, crimson jerseys. And Doane in the whites. 8 minutes on the clock. It's Morristown-Beard who wins the tip. Morristown-Beard with an early shot from Zach Dees, no good. And the other way goes Tyrese Myrick. Myrick pulling up, mid-range jump shot. Got it to go. They love what they see out of number 32, just a freshman, Tyrese Myrick. And he gets the scoring started here in this prep championship game. Morristown-Beard turns it over, as hitting the baseline was Zach Dees. Here's Doane Academy, mid-range jump shot in the lane after the drive by Nick St. Just, nothing doing. And they come up empty on that trip, 2-0. Here's Morristown-Beard with a shot, no good. Oh, went through the hands of Nick St. Just. Lucky for him, he's able to retain here as he gets it up ahead. And this three ball is hit. Nick St. Just getting that three, and it is a 5-0 lead here for Doane Academy. A good start for the home squad. Beard can't get two the other way as Ryan Russo went off the mark. And Doane with Arian Gomez, who now gives the Damon Wall, the former St. Benedict's Prep Gray B, who is back playing for Doane Academy. This is Chase Lane, and that one splashes through. What a start for Doane Academy, 8-0 here on their home floor. It's a team that hasn't played in a week. So Doane back into some competitive play after a long break. Zach Dees thinking three. Instead, he pulls up from the elbow and bricks. Pinballed around, and it's brought in by Beard. As this one's going to stay with Morristown-Beard. There was a foul called on Damon Wall. That was his first and the team's first. So only one thus far. Rafael Castillo now to Monahan. Found some space, up with the left hand and good. Brian Monahan, first two of the game. And first two of the game for Morristown-Beard as a squad. Here's another three from Chase Lane, no good, but right down to Gomez. And he finds Chase Lane cutting. 5 points early for Chase Lane. And it is an early 8-point lead for the Spartans of Doane Academy. Castillo has it taken away. Nice work by St. Just up ahead. Lane again, and getting back there, well done, Ryan Russo. Now here come the Crimson. Justin Rodriguez finding a man in the open in the corner for three. No good from Dees. Now it's Russo who gets it back and then does draw the foul. And we're headed to the line. Second team foul committed against Doane Academy. This one going to go against Nick St. Just. So at the line will go Ryan Russo. He's a guard, scores 10 points per game, but has the ability to score into the 20s. He's done that a couple of times this season. One rolls off as well. Still 10-2. Beard gets it back. It's Russo cutting, trying to flip it up there. Nothing doing. And then a jump ball tied up by Justin Rodriguez of Beard. And we will go the other way as Doane Academy takes over. This was the matchup last year in the semifinals of the prep tournament. Morristown-Beard winning that game and then going on to lose to Princeton Day School in the championship game. As Lane thinks about the three, he's guarded by Castillo, and now gives off to Damon Wall. Damon on the baseline. Nifty pass there as he finds Myrick. Still stays alive with Doane. Now entering the lane, drawing the foul, and heading to the line is going to be Nick St. Just. As we get one more look here, and we've got a timeout on the floor. So a good start for Doane Academy as the home faithful likes it. And 4:37 to go in the first quarter. It is a 10-2 game. We get a chance to meet both coaches. We step into the coach's corner. Eddie France in his 27th season. And boy, did Morristown-Beard receive some sad news a couple of weeks ago. Eddie France diagnosed with cancer, but as tough as he is coaching through it. And has had a phenomenal career at the head of this Morristown-Beard program, and the Crimson playing for him here in this game, but you'll see Eddie Franz still coaching there on the sideline. 5 conference titles, 2 state prep titles here in this tournament. Dan Williamson has taken this program for a ride at Doane Academy, has done a phenomenal job turning things around. As to the line goes Nick St. Just after the timeout. So free throws not falling early for either team. For 2. Wall able to claim the rebound, though. And now it's Myrick who lines it up. No good, too long. Tipped up into the air, right to Wall. Hesitates, off the rim it goes. Lane fighting for it. Instead, it's taken away by Monahan. Monahan with speed. Down underneath, we've got another foul as Rafael Castillo had good position, and he was hacked going up. So who got him from behind? It was Chase Lane, called for it. That's his first. One of 2 there for Rafael Castillo, averaging 9 points per game, junior forward. Lead is 7 here for Doane. St. Just finding Myrick, other side for 3. That one drops through. Myrick getting the start here in the absence of Titus Flowers and doing his part so far. Double-digit lead for Doane Academy, and they force a turnover. Not the start Morristown-Beard looking for. Again, Doane's looking for their first ever prep championship win here in their first ever prep championship appearance. Now a 3 from St. Just. Run down by Myrick. Another offensive rebound for Doane. They've wanted it more here in the first quarter. Damon Wall. Oh, that's beautifully done by Damon. We mentioned that he played at St. Benedict's last year. And back this season with Doane Academy, they're happy to have him playing in his home area, a Philly kid. Teams trade turnovers, and it's still a dozen-point deficit as Monahan finds now number 14 and Justin Rodriguez from the elbow, nothing doing. Castillo, count it, and the foul for Castillo. They need his presence in the post without Titus Flowers in there for Doane, and he'll head back to the line after this nice play. Nick St. Just commits the foul. That is his second. And it looks like he's going to come out of the game as set to check in. It's Cole Trimble. So Castillo completes the 3-point play. Myrick, who already has a couple of buckets already. Now Lane on the baseline and no shot. They call a foul on the floor. And it is against Justin Rodriguez. Second team foul against Mo Baird. And the Spartans take it out on the floor. Nearly throw it away. Damon Wall cannot save it. And it turns into a turnover anyway. It's a 9-point game, 2:28 to go in the first Prep B championship. Ryan Russo brings the ball up the floor here for Mo Baird. Monahan turns it over. And now it's Myrick spinning into the lane, and he got it to go. Tyrese Myrick makes it 17-6. And the lead is as large as that it has been at 11 for Doane. Monahan swinging it. Doane, by the way, coming out in this, what looks to be a 1-2-1 zone. This three ball, no good. And Chase Lane heads up floor. Guarded by Russo. Good ball dribbling by Lane to keep possession. Now it's Myrick trying to give himself some room to shoot the jumper. They turn it over. It is Castillo for two. Little kiss of the backboard as he went up for that one, and Castillo has been the leader thus far for the team in crimson. Wall lines up the three. It is short, and miscommunication on the side of Morristown-Beard nearly leads to a turnover, but they do pick it up with Justin Rodriguez. He turns on the Jets into the middle. It leads to a three from the left. It is good. It's from Monahan, and Brian Monahan hits his first three ball to make it 17-11. And a 5-0 run for Morristown-Beard has pulled them to within 6. Now it's Wall, gets past Castillo, and it is a charge against Wall. That is foul number 2 against Damon. Here in the first quarter, so a couple of Doane Academy Spartans in early foul trouble. 2 fouls already for Damon Wall. He takes a seat. And 2 fouls as well for Nick St. Just. So both of those guys on the bench. As we tick under a minute. 40 seconds to go. Castillo easy enough. 7 points already for Rafael Castillo. 17-13 the score, and Doane looks like they are content to hold for one here. They turn it over. Castillo up to Monahan, and he throws it away as well. So another chance to hold for one for Doane. As Arian Gomez hands off Chris Evans, and spinning in is Chase Lane, and that is going to be a traveling violation. Looked like the referee was going to call an offensive foul. Then it looked for a moment like he was going to call a block, and then he waved off the foul entirely, and it's a traveling violation. 5 seconds here from Mo Beard. And getting it up in time and good is Justin Rodriguez, his first 2 of the game. And the Morristown-Beard Crimson rip off 9 straight in the final moments of the first quarter to make it a 2-point game. As we head to the second, you're watching live high school basketball here on the Strive Network. Starting the second quarter here, 2-point game. Morristown-Beard ending the first quarter on a 9-0 run. They were down 70-6. It's now 17-15, and they've got a chance to tie, maybe take the lead with the first possession here in the second quarter. Can't do so. The jump shot's no good, and then a loose ball foul called. And that may be, it's not, I was going to say it may be on Nick St. Just, who was in the area. Instead, it's going to get called on Arian Gomez. That's his first. We do have 2 shots coming. And we'll have free throws coming for Morristown-Beard and every ensuing foul, as they are now in the bonus. And the free throw converted by Justin Rodriguez. Scored his 1,000th point a couple games ago for the Crimson, averaging 17 points per game. And he ties it at 17 here. And the run is now 11-0 for Morristown-Beard. Doane now has their two guys with 2 fouls back in the game. Here's one of them, Nick St. Just. Misses. Long rebound for now Tyler Facenda. Underneath, it's no good from Castillo. Off the rim it goes again. And Chase Lane, with those long strides, enters the lane. And there's going to be a foul called, I believe, on the floor, as Lane was making his move. And the foul is called on Brian Monahan. It is indeed on the floor. 3rd team foul against the Crimson. And in it goes to Myrick. Oh, Myrick. Good looking player. Just a freshman. And the freshman ends the run. So Doane back on top, 19-17. 3-ball left wing. Justin Rodriguez gives Morristown-Beard its first lead of the game. All of a sudden, Rodriguez has 6 points in the last minute and a half of gameplay. Chase Lane, guarded by Castillo. Gets by him, flips it up, and rolls it in. Nicely done. Scores 21-20. Steal by Wall. Here's Damon, 1-on-2. Can he get it done? Yes, he can, at least in the respect of getting to the line. As we get one more look here, phenomenal talent, Damon Wall. And he'll have plenty of options at the next level. Great kid as well. Got a chance to speak with him before the game. Foul called on Zach Dees, that's his 2nd. (22-20) after he goes 1 of 2. And we have a timeout on the floor. Going to look at the Morristown-Beard Crimson. Again, coached by Eddie Franz, who's still doing a yeoman's job, looking for his 3rd prep championship, a career record of 379 and 268. Coached early in his career at Whippany Park in the 80s, won 40 games there. And this team coming off an incredible win against Morristown in the Morris County Tournament semifinals. They were down 51-50 in the waning moments, and Justin Rodriguez hit an elbow jump shot to give them the win and send them to the Morris County final, which they will play on Saturday. Crimson down by 2 here. Facenda's jump shot is drained. And now it's Damon Wall working with David Rodriguez, and that shot no good. So the Crimson now have it with Monahan. Slipping back into a 2-3 are the Spartans. And they'll try to shoot their way out of it, the Crimson, but Rodriguez misses. Damon Wall, who played in a prep championship last year for St. Benedict's and won one with the Gray Bees when they beat Blair Academy. Lines up a 3 here, nothing doing. As Monahan kicks to the right side and now receives back to reset the half-court offense. Monahan, a deep 3-ball, nothing doing. And a good rebound by Myrick. Here's Tyrese, guarded by Rodriguez, and now finds Chase Lane. Wall is fouled there on the floor. 15 foul against Mo Baird. And this one picked up by Ryan Russo. That's his first. So in it comes to Damon Wall. Eyed up by Russo. Finds an open man. It's Nick St. Just for 3. And he knocks it in. Baird quickly the other way, has a 2 as it's flipped in by Ryan Russo, his first 2 of the game. 25 to 24. St. Just misses this one. Rodriguez the board, but he gives it right to Nick St. Just, who got it up there and was fouled. A mistake there by Morristown-Beard, and Nick St. Just nearly makes him play and then pay and then tries to pump up the crowd here. Almost converted a 3-point play, and at the very least forces the second personal foul against Justin Rodriguez and the 6th team foul against Mo Baird. So both teams now in the bonus for the rest of the half. Justin Rodriguez with those 2 fouls going to take a seat. Left wing 3 from Russo. Myrick saves it, but right to Castillo. His shot short as well, and Myrick's got another rebound. Myrick finding Lane. One of the most potent offenses in New Jersey. And they can score quickly just like that. David Rodriguez on the board for the Spartans. And it's 29 to 24. Fans here in the packed gymnasium at Doane Academy get loud. It is Castillo, aggressive to the hole. And Raphael leads the team in scoring here in the first half. 3-ball from Wall, and down it goes. Damon Wall answers. It's 32 to 26. It's going to be a fun one here today. 2 high-powered offenses going at it in the state Pret championship game. This 3 is good. And that's going to be a blocking foul call. Wall hits the first free throw. It is a 1-and-1 situation. Martin for 3. No dice. Martin did hit the 3 on that last trip. This is Myrick forcing it inside, and then a foul on the follow, Myrick committing. It was John Martin who committed that last foul. His number was listed incorrectly on the roster given. 1-1 here for Tyler Facenda. Facenda comes off the bench for Eddie Fran's squad. Plays the role of defensive stopper, great communicator, and great at passing through the zone as he goes 1 of 2. And makes it 33-30. Feed Rodriguez. He's got a height advantage. Goes back to Gomez. And now it is Lane. As an offensive foul is called. And it is against David Rodriguez, I believe on the moving screen. Second foul against David. And he's going to play a key role here today in that middle of that 2-3 zone. Remember the 6'7" Titus Flowers not going to play. Brian Monahan, there was no doubt that he was going to play and no doubt that he was going to have an impact in this game. Second 3 ball. We're knotted up at 33. Rodriguez high post gets back to St. Just. Lane with just a little bit of room and just missed the shot. Ryan Russo waits for his team to get up floor as he works the game with Martin. John Martin picks up his dribble, needs help, and all the way up to the top. There's Russo again, guarded tightly by St. Just. Now they work it to the high post. Facenda had it go off of. Neither referee saw who this was deflected off of, and the last referee is going to come in and say it's going to be Doane Academy basketball. First referee. I always love that when referees do that. And they put their ego aside. They ask for help if they didn't see what happened, and that's what happened there, and they made the right call in the end. So Doane nearly turning it over. In fact, they do. It's a foul, and it is against Myrick. That's the 9th team foul, and any foul is going to be possible points for Morristown-Beard as they've got a 1-on-1 situation. Rafael Castillo will do the honors from the line. Damon Wall had taken a seat on the bench. Remember, he's still got those 2 personal fouls. He's going to replace Myrick for this last 58 seconds. And he misses the front end. Under a minute to play here in the second quarter. Tied at 33. And the junior point guard in Damon Wall slows the pace considerably. Arian Gomez head faking. Now takes a shorter shot. Nothing doing. Monahan tipped it back. And Mo Baird has possession. One shot here for Mo Baird, according to head coach Eddie Franz. It's Monahan, almost lost it. They do call a foul against Arian Gomez. And we've got 2 free throws coming for Morristown-Beard. They are in the double bonus. Monahan, a good free throw shooter. The team captain, the only senior starter on the squad. Head coach Dan Williamson in the background there of your picture as Monahan awaits the free throw. Setting to check in for Morristown-Beard is number 5. As that one is off the mark. Martin takes a seat. Missed both free throws, but they got it back, did Morristown-Beard. 15 seconds, they can continue to hold for one. $33 apiece. Last 5 seconds of the first half. Castillo, no good. And picked up. Gomez got it off in time, and it's no good. But the teams are tied as we head to the locker rooms after the first 2 quarters. It is Doane Academy 33. It's Morristown-Beard 33. You're watching the Prep B Championship live here on the Strive Network. And we'll be back for the third quarter. Another minute or so before the third quarter kicks off. We look at the first half stats here in the Prep B Championship. Castillo of Morristown-Beard leads all scorers with 10 points. Myrick's got 9, St. Just has 8. Both teams have spread the wealth in terms of scoring this season. They've done so this game as well. Free throws, neither team doing particularly well. 5 of 12 and 4 of 8, and 3-point field goals. Doane Academy's got 5, the Morristown-Beards 4. We do have a couple of highlights from that first half of play, so we will roll with them, see them, and here's one of the plays that we saw. This is Chase Lane of Doane. Myrick, the freshman, getting the start in the stead of Titus Flowers, and Myrick with a great first half, 9 points. That was in the first quarter, a solid start for Myrick, and he was a good force for Doane Academy as we are ready to go here in quarter number 3. They switch sides of the floor to the two teams. Doane in the whites as Arian Gomez has his pocket picked. Couldn't get it past Monahan. Monahan for Rodriguez. Tough drive, and the foul is going to be called. Coming over was Myrick, and it was Myrick who is called for the foul. That is number 2 on Tyrese. As Rodriguez hits the first free throw. Eight points now for Rodriguez. One of 2. And Doane back down by 1. Wall will have a chance to tie at the line as he gets hit, and we get one more look. Started there by Zach Dees, and it's Dees who commits the foul. Zach Dees who's going to take a seat on the bench after he picks up his 3rd. So Dees will be replaced by Tyler Facenda. And Damon Wall awaits to shoot the second of 2 free throws. Rebound to Facenda. We are tied up at 34 this time. It's Castillo with the left hand. A dozen for Castillo. A 3-ball is cashed by Doane Academy and Nick St. Just. And it is 37-36. Tightly contested here, just like last year when these two teams met in Morristown in the semifinals. Nice defense there. Arian Gomez has Chase Lane with him. And now Myrick sets up in the half court. Myrick getting past Facenda, floating it up, got the roll. Bright future for Tyrese Myrick. 11 points now. And the lead is 3 for Doane. Deep 3 from Monahan off back iron, and Chase Lane's got the rebound. Wall lets it fly. Wall knocks it down. A flurry of points here by Doane Academy. In the top 20 in New Jersey in terms of scoring. Jump shot no good from Castillo. Doane looking to increase their 6-point lead. Won't do so on that trip. Monahan keeps it alive. It's 3-on-1. Wall's the only one there. Great pass, and it's a foul called after Castillo slipped it down to Rodriguez, who was waiting. How about this good defense by Wall, trying to be a Wall down there, as there were only 3 players of Morristown-Beard that he had to go up against. And nice work by Morristown-Beard to at least get the foul. And the teams will have a pseudo timeout as Rodriguez takes this free throw and knocks it down. Rodriguez now with 9 points on the game. to 38. Gomez in traffic, finds Myrick. Myrick misses though, and the board is clean. Ryan Russo doing a nice job, and this is going to stay with Morristown-Beard. Good hustle there as Nick St. Just gives Rodriguez a little pat. And right in front of us, they will restart. Crimson down 4, have the ball here, just over 5 minutes to go in the third. The Prep Beat Championship. You're watching it live here on Strive. Monahan to no one in particular. Damon Wall runs the show here for Sparty. Myrick, long. And now Monahan on his horse, cuts his way through the 3 Doane Academy defenders and finishes for 2. Brian Monahan now in double digits with 10. The other side, it is an offensive foul. That's number 3 against Damon Wall. There's a foul the other way. Offensive foul against Morristown-Beard. There's an illegal screen on that most recent foul. They do put the fouls up on the board. It was only the second against Damon Wall. Chase Lane got it. Shooter's roll for Chase Lane. First points of the third quarter. He's got 9. And back up to a 4-point lead. Facenda driving baseline. A nice cut by Castillo, who flips it up and in. Rafael Castillo. Good one brewing here. It's Damon Wall just inside the line. Team averages 68 points per game. And the Spartans certainly on pace to eclipse that number yet again. This is Tyler Facenda off the bench. He drains a 3. And these teams are putting up points in bunches. Gomez's turn, nothing doing. Ryan Russo the rebound. Russo gliding through, Facenda underneath, off the mark. Castillo fighting for it from O'Bear, and he's able to make possession in the corner. They go across, it's Rodriguez. O'Bear can take the lead with a bucket. Monahan, but Wall stayed right with him. It's another open 3 for Facenda, off the mark. And St. Just up ahead to Lane. Wisely, Doane Academy resets here on offense. Under 3 minutes to play in the third. Damon Wall at the top, guarded by Castillo. Wall trying to dummy a foul there. No whistle. He'll step into a 3 and knock it down. Damon Wall makes it 49-45, and the timeout called by Doane Academy's Dan Williamson. Had a great conversation with Dan Williamson earlier today, also the athletic director here at Doane Academy. He took over this program 11 years ago, and his 5th starter 11 years ago was a girl. This program was not in the best of places, and Dan Williamson in the last couple of years has really returned it to prominence and has done a phenomenal job. They're going to get a new athletic center here, a new basketball court in the next couple of years. Exciting times at Doane Academy, as a couple of years ago is when they first entered the prep tournament, and here they have a chance to win the prep tournament for the first time. Russo getting past Lane at the cup. Rodriguez got a deflection. Castillo cleaning up the trash. And Rafael has 14. 2-point game. Traveling violation against Doane's Arian Gomez. Substitution here. John Martin is going to relieve Tyler Facenda. Facenda with a good couple of minutes there after hitting that 3 ball. Playing some good defense. And now it's Monahan, the senior, down to Castillo. Count it, and 1. Rafael Castillo has been in the zone today, the 6'2" junior forward, working the pick and roll. And David Rodriguez called for his 3rd. Tied up as it is Rodriguez who took a seat. Number of substitutions here, including Ian Boumé into the game for Morristown-Beard. And Castillo misses the free throw. 2 of 4 from the line, but we are tied up at 49. Way short from Wall. Russo able to calm Morristown-Beard down. Keep possession. Rodriguez wide open for 3, in and out. And tipped down to number 22 in Chris Evans. Numbers for Doane. A 3 is cashed. Nick St. Just knocks it down 52-49. Oh, it's shaping up to be a good one here on the banks of the Delaware River. Monahan with Wall guarding. Finds Rodriguez. Got St. Just in the air and then knocked it down 5 feet past them. 52-51. Lane. Rodriguez. Check that. Cole Trimble on the drive, and Cole Trimble headed to the line. That one called against number 3, Rafael Castillo. Only his first personal foul. So a huge credit to Castillo for playing this well and staying out of foul trouble. Martin comes in for Ian Boumé. Rodriguez down to Castillo, has his way once again. And yet another tie here in the Prep B Championship. Nice pass from Wall, found his man, and Cole Trimble going right back to the free throw line. See the foul that time committed against number 24, the senior Brian Monahan. Trimble coming in, he's 2 of 3 from the line here in the 3rd quarter, here in the last 30 seconds really. And this one is going to tip back to St. Just. Under 30 seconds. Down low it goes. It's Cole Trimble. First bucket on the field for Trimble. Lead is 3 for Doane. 15 seconds for Maubert. Rodriguez all the way in. Spins it off with some English. And it falls through. 56-55. It's Rodriguez as time winds down, and it's no good. It is a 1-point game as we head to the fourth. A 1-point lead for the Doane Academy Spartans over the Morristown-Beard Crimson here in the Prep B Championship. Final frame after this. Doane Academy looking for Prep B title number 1. In program history, the Crimson looking for number 3. Underneath, falls off the rim, and running is Chris Evans. All the way to the hole, no good. Morristown-Beard with speed the other way. It's Russo, and he draws the foul on Cole Trimble. Ryan Russo, good-looking guard. Only with 2 points here tonight. Averages 10 points per game. And he knocks down the first free throw. He's had some big games this year. And we're on the seesaw as Beard has taken the lead. 7.5 to go in the fourth. St. Just has knocked down a number of three-pointers. Not going to have room to shoot this time. Instead, it's Wall off balance. Good defense, Castillo. Wall, though, able to take it away from behind. Tips out of bounds. Doane Academy ball. Good persistence by the Spartans. St. Just has room to shoot. And they're going to call that foul on Lane. So that is team foul number 6. So Beard now in the bonus. Second personal called against Lane. Castillo for Monahan. Zach D's too long. Castillo disrupting things, and he'll be the last to touch there. But he'll stay up as Morristown-Beard has opted for some pressure, at least on Wall, but he gets through the press quickly and finds St. Just, no good. And Zach D's checks up to find the rebound. 3-on-1 here the other way. It is Lane defending, and he does his job as Russo couldn't get it to go. Myrick back into the game here for Doane. He's been quiet recently, and he draws the foul. Zach D's called for it this time. Fourth personal on Zach D, so he takes a seat. Tyler Facenda comes back in. That foul was called on the floor, so underneath the hoop. go the Spartans. Lane in traffic from the free throw line. It was deflected, I believe, by Monahan. Rodriguez for Monahan, and that falls off the rim. Chase Lane, the rebound, looking up floor. St. Joe's kept possession. St. Joe's to the hole, floater up, no good. Now the other way we go. Man, it has been a back and forth game. Rodriguez hesitates, finds Castillo, counted and one. Castillo yet again camping out in the paint, and he makes Doane Academy pay. It is a 3-point game. This is the largest lead of the game for Doane Academy. That foul called on Damon Wall. That is his third. Castillo 10 points in the first half. Has 10 points here in the second half. He's got 20, if you couldn't do the math. Now 21. They needed that three, did the Spartans, and Cole Trimble knocks it in. Makes it 60-59. Full timeout called on the floor. We once again get to see the huddle of Doane Academy, 18-3 this season. And at the bottom, Morristown-Beard, 21-3. Heck of a year for both teams. Again, Morristown-Beard just defeating Morristown in the Morris County Tournament semifinals. They'll play in the championship game against Chatham at the County College of Morris on Saturday at 7. After Castillo hit that buzzer beater in that Morris County tournament. They also play in the non-public B North, and they're the 4th seed in that tournament are the Crimson. Doane playing in the non-public B South tournament in New Jersey, and they're the 7th seed. Both of those non-public tournaments starting on the 1st of March. So still some games to be played after this prep championship game. One-point game. Largest lead was for Doane. In the first quarter, they were up 8-0. But since then, it has been very tight. Doane in the zone, and the travel is called by on Rodriguez. So here's Damon Wall, pulls up for three, in and out. Merrick skies for the rebound, and got the roll. Strong move by Merrick. The rebound and the putback, and Doane back on top by 1. Here's Monahan. High post Facenda. Quick pass. Castillo was tripped by Trimble. And that's going to be free throws for Castillo. Get a look at Eddie Franz, who would like to see nothing more than a win here for Morristown-Beard after a tough couple of weeks. Boy, would it be cool to see his players go out and play for his coach. Go out and win for their coach after being diagnosed with cancer just a couple of weeks ago, and to see him on the sidelines coaching, it's a beautiful thing. 61-61. As a loose ball is picked up by Lane. Chase Lane now swinging to the corner. It's Merrick and St. Just. No hesitation. Skying for the rebound is Trimble. And what's the call? As Trimble did have possession. It's either a jump ball or a loose ball foul. It is a foul against Mo Baird, and it is against Brian Monahan. That is the 6th against Mo Baird as a team, third against Monahan personally. So on the floor they go. Quickly into Trimble, down to St. Just, now finds Lane, a healthy three, off back iron, St. Just again. St. Just now finds Myrick, his three, this time no good, in and out. Another battle for a rebound, and it will be Doane Academy ball. How about these loose balls being fought for by the Spartans, and a timeout called by Mo Baird. With 4:19 to go, it's 61 apiece. On paper, we thought this game was going to be close, and it has played out that way with no doubt, as neither team has been able to pull away at all. It has been close since the very early moments of this one. You got to look at the current situation. See the 18 fouls to the 16 fouls. As on the left on your screen, the home team obviously here, Doane Academy. They're the #1 seed in this tournament, hosting Morristown-Beard, the #2 seed in this tournament. Spartans will have a couple more games coming up too before their non-public B South tournament. We'll talk about those in a couple of minutes. When we next get the chance, it's Damon Wall spinning off of Castillo. Beautiful move, but he couldn't finish at the cup. Just off the mark. And Castillo the other way. Rodriguez at the cup. Too long. Castillo following, turning garbage into gold. Rafael Castillo continues to play well. 63-61 Mo Baird. Under 4 now. And Wall for Myrick. Check that, it's Lane. Trimble down there, couldn't get the rebound, though he stripped it away, and Cole Trimble comes away with it for the Spartans. Now he's trapped in the corner, and the timeout is called by Dan Williamson. Man, you gotta love this. With the prep title on the line, Dan Williamson bails his team out by calling a timeout there. So the Spartans have Pensacola Tech next, and then they'll play Holy Spirit, one of the more premier teams in South Jersey. They did just play in the Penn Jersey Championship, playing against Girard College in Philadelphia. Doane Academy sort of in that middle zone in New Jersey, where you play against some of the Philly schools, you play against some of the North Jersey schools, and of course the South Jersey schools, but being here in the Prep B has been a great addition to the schedule of Doane Academy. As they continue to improve their athletic program into something quite special. Damon Wall after the timeout. St. Just thinking about the three. St. Just puts it on the floor instead, all the way in. Nice drive. We are tied at 63. 13 for Nick St. Just. Castillo finding his man down low. It's Russo who finishes underneath. Myrick wanted no part of it under the basket. And now Trimble from just outside the free throw line knocks it down. How about the second half for Cole Trimble? 8 points, all coming in the second half. He was not a key part in that first half of play, but a good adjustment by the head coach, Dan Williamson. And this will be a trip to the line for Justin Rodriguez. With 2:47 to go, we get another look. And the foul was called against number 32, and Tyrese Myrick. That is his third. Rodriguez hits the first. 10 points for Rodriguez, averaging 17 and 6 assists on the season. As a wet spot will get wiped down on the floor here before we shoot the next free throw. Multi-talented referee. Rodriguez. One more free throw coming. And he knocks it down, 67-65, 2:46 to go. Doane quickly up ahead, Nick St. Juste on left wing, guarded by Rodriguez. And Trimble will reset with Lane. Chase Lane, guarded by Monahan. Tough shot for Chase, but he knocks it down, 67 apiece. And the small gym here at Doane, they get loud. And they will go to the line. Will the Crimson of Morristown-Beard. Damon Wall, I believe, down there committing that foul. We get one more look as Ryan Russo is headed to the line, and Wall looked like he was trying to contort his body to not make contact. He does get called for the foul. That's number 3. One of 2. Rebound to Lane. Just over 2 to go. Damon Wall taking the screen from Trimble. Damon Wall from the baseline. Bad angle shot. Hit the side of the backboard for Wall. Under 2 minutes. Mo Baird with a slim 1-point lead. Here's Castillo. He's been the standout for the Crimson here today. Now Rodriguez with his left hand, and it rolled off. Almost got it to go down, but Justin Rodriguez headed to the line for 2. And it's on Damon Wall again. That's number 4. They're going to take it right at him. Wall's going to come and take a seat. Or at least come over and talk to his coach on the far side. Will be a substitution as they allow Wall to check out after picking up number 4. Arian Gomez back in. Rodriguez has 2 free throws. Three-point game. Damon Wall out of the game. Chase Lane runs the show. Chase Lane for 3, had a foot on the line. It didn't go down anyway, but this one pops down, and there was a lot of contact there. No foul. It comes down to Myrick, and that was an easy 2 for Myrick, and a gift for Doane Academy, 69-70. And Mo Baird with Rodriguez. He keeps possession. Rodriguez off the rim. Castillo fights for it, and he gets it to Russo. Monahan slows it down. Monahan weaves through. Monahan for 2. Under a minute, 55 seconds to go. It's Myrick trying to have his way. Yes! And 1 for Myrick. Tyrese to the line, and the freshman with a chance to tie it up. And we get one more look. The future star here for Doane with a good hesitation. And he took the contact from Russo and knocks it down on the weak side. Tie game again. Now it's a foul at midcourt. Not what Arian Gomez wanted to do. And he's pleading his case, but the whistle came. And that is the 4th against Gomez. So 4 against Gomez, 4 against Wall. 47 seconds to go. And it is a 2-shot foul, as they're in the double bonus, are the Crimson. It's Rodriguez at the line. Seven free throws tonight for Justin Rodriguez. And a timeout is called, 74-72, with 47 seconds to go. Morristown-Beard has 1 timeout apiece. Morristown-Beard has 1 timeout. Doane Academy has 1 timeout. And with 47 seconds, it's a 2-point game, so the 2 teams go to the huddle. And we are just getting word, and this is what I thought earlier, that there was a misprint on the scoreboard in terms of the fouls for Wall. And there was a foul picked up earlier that wasn't listed on the scoreboard, so he did pick up his 5th. So Damon Wall out of the game for Doane Academy. And he could only watch the final 47 seconds. That's a big loss. And there he is.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Standout junior for Doane. We'll watch as his team has 47 seconds, down by 2. And they'll roll it in. Chase Lane will try to make a play. Taking the screen from Myrick. Myrick with that big 3-point play a moment ago. Lane still fighting. No whistle. What are they going to call? Man, the referee's really letting them play, aren't they? Here in the final seconds. And Doane will keep possession. And now a timeout is called again. So we have slowed to a crawl at the end of this game. But both teams need to make sure that the right tactic is going to be employed. This most recent timeout called by Doane Academy. They are out of timeouts. So Doane out of timeouts. Morristown-Beard still, I believe, has 1 left. So you got to look at both huddles. 29 seconds left. Morristown-Beard again looking for Prep B Championship number 3. Doane Academy, their first appearance in this game, looking for their first. And looking to make a splash onto the New Jersey prep scene is the team in whites. Made it to the semifinals last year, going down to these Crimson. And have a chance, down by 2, to tie here, maybe take the lead with a 3. Clock is running, 25 seconds. All the way in, Myrick ties it. Clock runs, 20 seconds to go. Beard might hold for 1, let's see. Monahan for Rodriguez. And now it's Morristown-Baird's turn to call timeout. Why not? 12 seconds to go, you got 1 to burn. Let's talk things over, see if we can end this in regulation for the 2nd time in as many games. Remember, I just mentioned a buzzer beater win for Morristown-Beard in the last game against Morristown in the Morris County tournament. That was Justin Rodriguez who had the call in that game for the final shot. Who do they go to this year? In this game. William Colon is into the game for the first time for Doane. presumably for defensive purposes. Seconds. Morristown-Beard will throw it in on the near side. Zach Dees will receive from the referee. Into Monahan. 10 seconds. And the senior captain has the ball in his hands. Rodriguez on right wing. Zone for Doane. 2 seconds. It is Russo, and this one gets up by Castillo. It's in and out. He got it off in time, and Rafael Castillo nearly ended it. It would have been in the script with how he's played, but also in the script, and I'm fine with this too. We're headed to overtime, 74-74, and we need extra basketball to determine the Prep B champion. What a game.
This ain't Camden. This ain't Camden.
We saw Doane Academy start this game hot, led by 8. Increase that lead to as many as 11 points. Crimson played well, and since really the beginning of the second half, it was 33-33 at the start of the third quarter, and it's 74-74 at the end of the fourth quarter. 4 minutes on the clock. This tip won by Beard. Monahan got the roll. Almost hit the ceiling on the bounce. For Monahan with the first points. Other end, it's Lane who answers. So Chase Lane will have to step up in the absence of Damon Wall here in this overtime frame. 76-76 as Beard tries a three with Rodriguez, and Justin Rodriguez knocks it down. 10 points. Actually more than that. He's got 16, does Rodriguez. And it's Monahan. The other way. Monahan for 2. It's a 5-point lead for Beard. Merrick misses the layup. He had an easy one, and he took it for granted. So now, up by 5, Beard able to set up their half-court offense. And a foul is called. It is the 4th against Nick St. Just. So Rodriguez, who has made his living at the free throw line here today, goes back to the stripe. to 76. Chase Lane. Tough shot. Way short. St. Just. Good hustle, though. Same can be said for Rodriguez, who comes away with a steal. And Rodriguez is fouled. No. He double dribble. We're going to call it double dribble against Justin Rodriguez. Much to the chagrin of both Rodriguez and the coaching staff over at Morristown-Beard. A lot of looks of befuddlement on the Beard side. The possession goes back to Doane. 2:27. Sparty needs a bucket. Merrick cannot provide it. The rebound to Zach Dees. Russo weaves his way through, floats it up, off the rim it goes, right back down to Russo, and he's headed to the line. And now the ball starting to find the hands of Morristown-Beard in good situations. Look at Russo staying with it here. Third personal called on Chase Lane. Largest lead of the game for Mo Baird here in overtime at 8. Short on the second. And down the floor goes Chase Lane. Lane trying to finish with a flush, and it would not go. And now Rodriguez, playing keep away, is bumped by St. Just, who did not want to foul and did not look like he was trying to foul. But that is number 5 on St. Just, and he is out of the game. So he'll take a seat next to Damon Wall, who have both fouled out of this game. Don't need some quick buckets. It's Lane. Called for the foul is Brian Monahan. That is number 4 against number 24. And some must-make free throws coming up for Chase Lane. One-on-one situation. He hits the front end, does Lane. Got the roll on the second. And the timeout called by Doane with 1:42 to go in the fourth. Just look one last time at this bracket and how these teams got to where they are. Morristown-Beard going through Wardlaw-Hartridge and then defeating Princeton Day School in the semifinals. And Doane Academy as the 1 seed and the bye in the quarterfinal round defeated Pennington in the semis. And here they are down by 8. With 1:42 to go in overtime. Full court pressure from Doane. Back in is William Colon. Rodriguez finds Russo. Playing catch are Rodriguez and Russo. And it's popped away. It's going to be a foul against Monahan. That's going to be number 5. And it might be even a clear path foul against Monahan. That's going to be the 5th against Monahan. He's coming out of the game, and it is a 1-on-1 situation. So Monahan fouls out with 5 personal fouls. 10 points for Brian Monahan. And Morristown-Beard without their senior leader. 1-on-1 for Willie Colon, and he drops it through. This is exactly what Doane needs in points on the board without time coming off the clock. Short on the second. And it is secured by Doane. Trimble for three. No good. Russo's got the rebound in a crowd, and Russo's going to be fouled. And they're going to call a jump ball. And I got to say, the referees have really allowed Doane here to stay in it. A questionable jump ball call there, as the possession arrow will stay with Doane. It's Lane, guarded by Facenda with some great defense. Lane almost got his own miss, and a loose ball foul called on Beard. And again, back to the line goes Doane. When you're up by 10 points, the last thing you want to do is foul, and Morristown-Beard has committed 3, and a couple of points could potentially be had here for Chase Lane, as that is the 3rd against Justin Rodriguez. 2 shots for Chase Lane, double bonus now for Doane. Oh for 2. From Beard, throws it away. So Doane dodges a bullet there, missing 2 free throws in crunch time, but get possession back. Gomez needs help, finds Trimble. Evans gets it in the hands of Chase Lane, under a minute to play. Lane all the way in, no good. Rebound Russo. And Russo's fouled 100 feet away from the basket. And almost a sarcastic cheer from the Morristown-Beard faithful as the whistle's blown against Doane Academy, and we walk the floor for a couple free throws. Russo misses the second. He goes 1 of 2, and the clock runs under 50. Gomez pulls up for 3. Way long. Facenda, a rebound and a foul. And Beard's feeling pretty good, up by 8 with 40 seconds to go. And foul shots coming. 4th personal called against Chase Lane. So he's in danger of fouling out. Facenda misses the first. Good minutes off the bench today for Tyler Facenda. He goes 0 of 2, and they're going to call that foul against Rodriguez. So a loose ball foul against Rodriguez, and that is the 4th against him. And yet again, Morristown-Beard fouls with 40 seconds left and an 8-point lead, giving Doane Academy chances to scratch and claw their way back into this one. As Lane knocks in the first. Must have free throws. One more free throw makes it a 2-possession game. He goes 2 of 2. 87-81. Tight defense from Doane. Timeout needs to be called by Beard. No, they're going to call that 5-second violation. Or not. They're going to grant the timeout. Looked like for a moment that Dan Williamson thought that they were going to call the 5 seconds. They did grant the timeout in the end to Eddie Franz, as Beard takes a rest 87-81, 6-point lead. They need to play keep away. As you can see, the referee signaling a 30-second timeout here for Morristown-Beard. So a quick get together. And back out onto the floor will go the Crimson. Try to break through some full court pressure. They had a 10-point lead a couple minutes ago. They get it into Rodriguez this time. Rodriguez, guarded by Colon, and the foul is committed against Gomez. I believe that's number 5 on Arian, and it is. He's headed to the bench. So the third Doane Academy player to foul out. And it's Rodriguez again at the line. They have really put the ball in his hands in crunch time. Double-digit free throws attempted by Rodriguez in this game. Those 2 of 2 big ones. 89-81. Doane needs a quick bucket. They'll get it from Lane. 25 seconds. No foul called. Rodriguez still has possession. Rodriguez weaving his way through, just winding some clock down. Doane needs a foul, and they're finally going to get it with 15 seconds, but way too much time came off the clock as the speedy Rodriguez could not be caught. So a chance to make it a 3-possession game and essentially put it on ice. (91-83), Mo Beard gonna win their 3rd prep title as Chase Lane adds in another deuce. And the clock will wind down under 5 seconds, and the whistle will be called with 3 seconds. And Morristown-Beard can start to celebrate as they do this one for their head coach in Eddie France. What a moment for Morristown-Beard after the news the last month that Franz was diagnosed with lung cancer. Morristown-Beard gets it done in overtime. They are Prep B champions in 2017. (92-85) final. A phenomenal game here in the Prep B title. 2 programs that will likely be quite successful next year as well. A lot of talent returning. Both teams' seasons continue, as again, Doane Academy will play Pennsauken Tech and Holy Spirit before their non-public B South tournament begins, and Morristown-Beard will play in the Morris County Finals against Chatham on Saturday before starting their journey into the non-public B North. Again, Eddie Franz wins the Prep B title for the 3rd time. And the presentation of the trophies will happen here at Doane Academy. Congratulations to the Crimson for winning the Prep B crown. So we'll stick around here for the trophy presentation, then we'll catch up with one of the players on Morristown-Beard. High-scoring affair here, two high-powered offenses. I don't often see 92-85 as the final score in a high school game. You got a lot of kids that can put the ball in the hoop here in this Prep B championship as the parents get to snap their picks of their title-winning Crimson. So Justin Rodriguez, who went over 1,000 points a couple games ago, gets it done with his Morristown-Beard Crimson, and now we hand it off to Dan Williamson, the athletic director and coach.
Well, it was a great championship game for two really, really good independent day schools. Round of applause for runner-up, Doane Academy. And a worthy champion, coached by a really good man and a really good friend. Round of applause for Morristown-Beard.
The two coaches in this game, and Eddie Franz and Dan Williamson, who did a great job this season with their respective teams. And Eddie Franz, a good friend of Dan Williamson. Dan Williamson told me the only saving grace of losing this game is he's going to be happy for head coach Franz. And congratulations to those Crimson for winning this Prep B title, 92-85. And it's good to see the smiles over there and the smile on the face of Coach Franz and company. We're going to take a step aside. When we come back, we'll catch up with one of the Morristown-Beard Crimson. Back we come one last time here to Doane Academy to wrap up the prep championship win for the Morristown-Beard Crimson. Here with our player of the game, it's Rafael Castillo. Rafael, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
This has got to be such a special win for you guys based on the news that you guys have received about head coach Franz over the last couple of weeks. So put this into perspective and how special winning this Prep championship is for him.
Well, every day at practice after he told us, we started working harder, and like this whole thing is for him. We won our conference already. We won this, and then next weekend we have to do the counties. So we're all playing for him. He's there at practice giving us like motivation to play hard for him. So like you said, it's for him.
To see him tough through that kind of battle and to be out there on the sidelines and brave it out with you guys, that certainly inspires your team, I'm sure. Let's talk about this game in particular. It seemed like you had it going. How did you feel out there on the floor? It seemed like things were clicking.
Yeah, at first they got into a good run, and then we felt like we fell into place. We started playing hard. My game gets started on defense. If I get a couple rebounds, my game gets started. Offensive game gets started after that. So the rebounding and the defense.
Going up against Doane Academy, they have some great guards. This was an entertaining game to watch. You guys were up and down the floor. In terms of the game plan of this game, what was it, and did you guys come out here and execute it? How did you feel that this game went in terms of how you prepared for it?
Well, we prepared well for it. We knew that they were going to be athletic. Like, they're more athletic than us, so we knew we had to play hard. We had to get 50-50 balls. Gang rebound, everybody had to crash and get a rebound, and we had to go make our layups and our free throws down the stretch as we did.
How are you feeling now in terms of how this team is playing at this point in the season? You guys have the non-public beat coming up. You guys have the championship coming up in the Morris County. So to win this game, how much confidence does this give you as you move into those tournaments?
Well, it boosted it enormously. We're all confident in each other. From the first guy to the last guy on the bench, we're all confident in each other, and we're a family, so we play together. And I feel like we're going to be good contenders in the next games that's coming up.
All right, Rafael, congratulations on the win. Best of luck coming up. That's going to wrap it up for us here on the Strive Network. 3 prep championships now for the Morristown-Beard program. They win here today against Doane Academy. We say so long. It's been a phenomenal basketball season. Congratulations to Morristown-Beard once again, and good luck to them as they move forward on into their season. So, congratulations, Morristown-Beard. We'll see you next time.
All right, thank you.